Hi everyone, my name's Emily, and I love this lecture. I loved how Dr. Randy was very upfront with his situation being his diagnosis and how optimistic he was about it. I know a lot of people who are very positive when they find out they are sick, but that's because they're in denial, that they don't believe that they truly are, so they're very happy and optimistic in that way. But he knows ultimately that he's dying and that he embraces that. I felt like his lecture flowed in a way that takes professors years to conquer. He was amazing. There was never a dull moment, nor did I ever zone out at any point during this hour and 16-minute lecture. By the end of the lecture, I felt very happy and optimistic. A smile and a positive attitude on a person is extremely contagious, and it left me feeling very encouraged and made me really want to accomplish all of my dreams and to live my life to the fullest. My favorite lesson that he mentioned out of all the lessons that he mentioned was his quote, "Brick walls let us show our dedication." This was my favorite because I've hit a few brick walls recently in my life. The most recent brick wall I've hit was not getting into nursing school. I worked as hard as I could, and that was not enough. But instead of crying when I read that email over the summer, I decided that I was going to take this as a blessing and that this brick wall wasn't going to hold me back and that I was going to climb it and conquer it. And that brick wall led me to this major and to this class, and I'm extremely grateful for that because I'm learning so much and realizing maybe that dream that I thought I wanted to accomplish really isn't what I wanted. This is a piece of advice that he gave. This piece of advice that he gave is very important to understand because more often than not we tend to give up when we aren't given something that we want or when we fail. Because as children, especially now, we all get a participation trophy or ribbon, and that is not life at all. And I think these smaller brick walls, like not getting into nursing school, will prep me for the harsher brick walls that I will face later in life, like cancers or deaths in the family, etc. His quote, "If you live properly, the dream will come to you." I love this quote, and to me, this means living your life to the fullest and doing the best that you can. You will accomplish any dream that you have, any realistic dream that you have. When discussing and thinking about the 6 dimensions of like a healthy life, and in that aspect, physically living healthy eating, exercising is very important. Personally, for me, a dream of mine is to one day become a grandmother, and by being a grandmother, having grandkids and playing with my grandkids. Although I'm not a mom and I'm thinking very far ahead, but this is a dream of mine. And by eating healthy and exercising and taking care of my body and living life properly physically, one day I will get a knock on my front door from my grandkids wanting to play. And then that's a dream that I would be able to accomplish by living my life properly. Another dimension that's very important to me is my spiritual dimension. I am a faithful Christian, and by living my life for Christ, I'm living my life properly spiritually, and the ultimate goal and dream is to one day go to heaven and see Him face to face, and by living my life for Christ, I'm doing that, and one day this dream could come true, and will come true. Another dimension I'd like to mention also is environmentally. You can live your life properly by taking care of the earth. In order to accomplish any of our dreams, we need a planet to live on. So by living your life properly in that aspect, taking care of the earth is very important in order to accomplish any of our dreams. 5 ways that I can change the world right now. This one was pretty hard for me, thinking of 5 different ones. My first one would be to become a better me. I can't help anyone else if I can't first figure out who I am and to be the best me that I can be. So becoming a better self and living my life properly myself, and that in turn I'll be able to help others around me. Becoming a better family member, friend, girlfriend, student to those around me is very important, because the way people view me will be contagious to them as well. Just like how Dr. Randy, he was very optimistic and smiley, and by the end of the lecture you were very optimistic and smiley. If I go around very upset and depressed, those around me will also be that way. So if I'm more bubbly and happy and I'm more helpful to my friends and family, then they in turn will be as well, and you'll have this ripple butterfly effect. My third way that I can change the world right now is to stand up for what I believe in. There are a lot of times in lectures or just in daily life where I hear people around me or friends talking about things that I don't believe in or I don't agree with, and by standing up for what I believe in, I can make a difference in this world, obviously in many ways. 4 would be to pursue my dreams. I have a lot of dreams to become a grandmother, or to go to heaven one day, to be an advocate and a confidant for pregnant women. That is something that's very important to me, and if I pursue those dreams, I'm able to help tons of people in that way. And my 5th way to change the world right now would be to encourage others. I believe encouragement is an extremely important aspect of life, and I love encouragement. And there's the saying, treat others the way you want to be treated. So by encouraging others, they'll encourage me, which encourages me to encourage others even more. And I believe that's a very effective way of changing the world. So thank you for listening.